Good morning. It is May 5th, 2026. I have already drank my coffee. I am alone.
The poll has ended. The winner is It's Best.
And the fridge is best. That is true. The fridge is living its life. In a good way. Hi, everybody. The other thing that's happening this morning is my cursor is big. Not sure why. Turned on the computer and my desktop icons were in completely different places. And I'm like, why? And my mouse cursor is 2 or 3 times bigger than it normally is. If it lasts more than 4 to 6 hours, I'll restart the computer. Anyway, hi. So the last few days, Mal's mom has been here. So we've done all sorts of things. And I'll talk about some of them. But she had to leave 10 minutes before the stream started. So Mal took her to the airport. Anyway, sorry you didn't get to see her. I did. I took some photos. I'll probably get some photos somewhere on the internet, maybe. Because we did a few things. I probably need to look at my photos to remember exactly what we did. She got in Saturday evening. I have no idea what we did Saturday. We definitely ate something. But what? Maybe it was this.
Stop trying to visit a foothill and instead eat Tiny Eddie's lavender and banana whale squeeze.
I've never had a whale squeeze. I would. 1,000 bits of Darbicus that says, oh no, Stephen is alone. Eddie, rescue him with the something succulent. Delicious? Aim for edible? Technically edible. I think. Whale squeeze. Lavender banana is an interesting combination too. It seems like it would work. Seems fine. I've never eaten a whale. Where does one acquire a whale? What part do you squeeze? Isn't this just whale oil? Just flavored whale oil? Anyway, that is definitely not what I ate on Saturday night. Why can't I remember what I ate on Saturday night? What did we eat? I remember what we ate Sunday night. I remember what we ate last night. But Saturday night is 2 nights ago.
Walter Aladdin will raise a camel, promoted by United 18-wheelers.
Walter Aladdin makes a lot of sense. 1,000 Bits of Jet says, we haven't had any sports update lately. I mean, if Aladdin was going to be involved in sporting events, being a pole vaulter, I mean, that makes sense. He, jumps on stuff. That's his whole thing. Also, him raising a camel is completely reasonable. This sports update makes way more sense than it should. Hurdler would be better. Hurdler would be better than Vaulter, but still. Promoted by United 18-wheelers is a little a little strange. But otherwise, isn't his whole thing that genie guy? I mean, before the genie existed, Aladdin had an athletic career in theft and escape. So, like, before magic got involved in his life, he was really something. He was doing a good job. He was a parkour expert. Probably the best that there ever was. But also the pool that I know about is one. So it's hard to know exactly. What was I talking about? Food Saturday. Why don't I know what I ate? Alright, it's impossible. I can't recall that far back. That's too far back. That's like 3 days. So we'll just skip Saturday. Let's assume nothing happened Saturday. On Sunday, I played Hades. But the morning of Sunday, Chaz joined us, and we went to, like, a rummage sale, and we went to a coffee shop, and we went to a craft. I shouldn't say craft. It was art show thing where you could buy art, and we looked at art, and there were some cool things there. Then me and Chaz came home and played Hades, and then Mal and her mom went back out and did, like, all sorts of things. It was crazy. They went and picked up stuff to begin prepping for painting. So, like, all of, like, stuff you need to prep for, I don't know, tape, putty, whatever, to fix the walls before you actually start the painting process. Because Mal's mom was, like, super excited about that for us. And they got all that stuff. And then what else did they do? They went and saw, like, some other things. I wasn't there. Anyway, then on Sunday afternoon, evening, when they got back, they wanted to work on the walls in the foyer. And they got things all, like, ready for painting. So sometime this month, and I do not know when, because Mal and I were looking at the calendar, and, like, there's a lot happening, and we have to find a day where nothing is. But sometime in May, I believe we're going to be painting the foyer, which is really exciting because, for one, paint will maybe tell my brain that we own this house. That's a great first step. And then the other thing is that Mao has 4,000 pieces of art to hang up in the foyer. And currently all of it's, like, on the floor in other rooms. And I can't wait till it's off of the floor. So it's going to get off of the floor and onto the walls. And DL says, you know, it would be easier to remember what you had for dinner if you had some kind of video log of that day. Yeah. Actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. Yesterday, we went out to the Duke University gardens. There's a huge botanical garden there. It's free, and it takes like 2 hours to, like, walk through the whole thing. And I took a lot of photos, which, is not video, but if someone sees me just with the phone, they may not know what I'm doing. But I was taking just a bunch of photos of everything, and then later in the car, Mal's mom was like, when you get the video done for today, you're gonna have to send it to me so I can see it. And I did not have the heart to tell her that I stopped doing daily vlogs like years ago. So I just said, okay. Like, all right. How long are you gonna make her wait? The rest of her life, because it doesn't exist. She'll forget. She'll forget she asked that. We took a lot of photos, and I'll send her photos. She kept asking me to make sure I took photos of like the three of us, because I have the long arms, so I can do like the selfie stick and take a picture of like an entire group of people. So I got some like group things, and I've been editing them, and once I get them all set, I'll give them to Mal to give to her, because that's the thing that she wants. Gosh darn it. If she feels strongly about watching a video that I made of the Sarah Duke Gardens, we went with Paul at some point when the vlog was still current. There. Can I see all these now, finally? I think so. Yeah. That's not the first time I've cleaned those.
You'll murmur with fanciness when eating Tiny Eddie's imaginary cream buns.
Imaginary cream buns? That's the best goal line. He says, Tiny Eddie, what should Stephen make next? My autocorrect on phone was making it I saw that come up a few times. Tiny Eddie's imaginary cream buns. That's good that they're imaginary, because I really don't want to picture Tiny Eddie's actual cream buns. I do like when the donuts have the cream in them, though. That's my favorite donut. Now I want one. What if I sent Mal... I shouldn't do it now, because I don't want Mal to be driving and then get a text that plays over the car loudspeaker that's like, hey, bring me a donut. I want to wait till her mom is not there. But, you know, in like... Hold on. Let me see where she's at. She might actually be back in time before the stream is over. I'm not sure. Have you made it to the airport? Oh, you are literally right this second dropping her off. So let's give it like 3 to 5 minutes.
Coffee.
And before she's at 2 McDonald's. Woo! Can you schedule a message? Yeah, I can. You know, I didn't even think about that. I also saw that you asked if we can do raw photos. Yeah, we can do raw photos. I never do that though, because I'm thinking, where is this going? Where is this going? Is it going to be viewed on a phone screen in a ratio of 1:1 on Instagram? If so, I'm just gonna take a JPEG. Unless I'm taking a group photo. If I'm taking like a big group photo of a bunch of people that I'm setting the camera like on a tripod or a shelf or something to try and get everything, I will usually take a raw photo. Okay, I want to message Mal. Hey, comma. You want to bring back a... Oh my god, what's the name of the donut? Oh, it's too early, my brain. What's the cream? Buttercream. Buttercream filled donut. And I'll say, you don't have to. That's the secret. That's the secret phrase you have to include. You don't have to, but donuts are great. There you go. Just a little guilt tripping for pizzazz. You don't have to, but they taste good. And DL says, buttercream like the cake frosting? Yeah. So what I actually want to do is eat cake.
Give me the bird.
Just want to eat cake. Are they open? They're open. It's donuts. Donuts open in the morning. Okay, I'm sending it. See if she responds. Chaz says, if I hear you don't have to, I will respond, great, I didn't want to, just to let them know. She may want to, like, come straight home and not have to do anything. Which is why I was like, you don't have to. It's not a requirement. But also, that text may give her the idea and unneeded permission to just go get a donut, because she'll be like, wait, I want a donut. Sometimes Mal asks me for permission to do things that she doesn't need to ask me for permission to do. But she's doing it because what she actually wants is an enabler. So she's like, and I'm like, what? You can just do anything you want. And she's like, but do you want this? And I'm like, I can tell you do. And she's like, if you wanted this. And then I'm like, yes, I want it. She's like, okay, all right, I'll do it. Just a little enabling. Little enabling goes a long way. I should read more of these things. We got 65 months from Zaz Says My Man, 55 from Swift for Sweeper, 18 from Iron Girl. Actually, let me back up. 18 months from Iron Girl 18. The numbers match. Alright, 52 months from MCL Blue, 65 from Sephirina 13, 37 from Candy Lou B, 40 from Arcane Leo, 30 months from Elvin Scout, 54 from Sweet Serene, 18 from Dr. Jeff 555, 5 gift subs from Darbicus to Curbtini, Pitathan, Ubadiah, Nightmares X, and Denge21. Darbicus, thank you. 65 months from Vagabond. The poll this morning was, how is the fridge doing? Your options were, it's best, it's okay, it's so loud, it's so quiet, broken. It's not broken. It's not loud. It is quiet. I mean, it's not quiet. It's just normal fridge. I haven't had normal fridge sounds for like a year. So I forgot what like a normal fridge sounded like. So it's, I don't know if it's appropriate to say that it's quiet. How did I get, how? I haven't done anything. How is this possible? Anyway, this is like normal fridge. I would say it's best. It's so nice to have a normal sounding fridge. Let's start there. And then, you got sweaty thinking about those donuts. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's nice to have a fridge that's normal. And then, there's a few other little features that, like, you don't know the differences between these appliances until they're in your home. Like, did we go to a store and see the appliance? We did. But it's not the same as having it in your house in the exact same place that the old fridge was. And only then did I realize, oh, the inside of this fridge is way brighter, which is a cool feature. Because I didn't think that the last fridge was dim. But compared to this one, I'm like, oh my God, it's like I can see everything. And I just didn't know that my other fridge was dark. This one, I opened it up and it's like, whoosh, and I'm like, man, the sun, great. Yeah, if I came downstairs for a midnight snack, I would probably just pass out. What color temperature? All fridges, they're all the same. They should be. They should all be bright white, cool, whatever that temperature is. If there's a fridge that presents itself with warm light, I'd be like, why? What are you doing? What's happening here? Yeah, it's probably like 5,000 or 6,000 Kelvin. That's what it should be. What else was I gonna say? Oh, the other thing I didn't realize was wrong with our last fridge until I had a new fridge in the same spot using it, is that when you take your cup and you put it against the little thingy to give you water on the outside of the fridge, when you do it, water comes out. Like immediately. There's not a 1 second startup time. And I didn't realize that I had been living with a 1 second startup time. The other fridge, you did it, and then it went. And that's like, if you consider all the times I drink water in the course of my life, I might save myself like 4 minutes. What am I going to do with all that time? I don't know. The other thing is that the old fridge, when you did the water, it did nothing. There was no light. But now you do it, and it's not even a light comes on. It's that the light slowly comes on. You only plan to drink water 240 times. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. And then that's all I got. Drink water 4 times a year for the next 60 years, and then die, and that's it. Yeah, so that's neat. And then that's all. Otherwise, it's just a refrigerator. There's nothing else happening that's special. It's the same size as the other fridge. It's the same build. Oh, wait! No! Hold on! God, I'm an idiot! I gotta tell you about the best feature of this fridge. This is so important. In fact, it was on my list. It was at the top of my list. I told Mal when we were searching, because he said, move back just a second. When we heard from the what are they called? Warranty. When we heard from the home warranty company and they're like, hey, we're going to replace your fridge and you can either have this fridge or we'll give you $2,600 to get your fridge. That's when we were like, all right, we're going to research fridges and look at all the fridges. I told Mal, I was like, the most important thing that I have missed so badly is that the fridge that came with this house is the first fridge in my entire life that, for whatever reason, did not have a magnetic front. Why? I didn't know that they could make fridges like that. Why would they not have it be magnetic? So if you have ever seen a shot of our fridge, our old fridge, and been like, man, why didn't you put any of the magnets on? We wanted to. Only the sides of the fridge were magnetic. So we had like this tiny little space where we're like, oh, we got a coupon in the mail. And then we had like a tiny button of Ness. So I told Mal, I was like, this should not be a problem because like every fridge in the world has this except that one LG fridge we had for some reason. But it is very important to me that the fridge that we get is magnetic. Just as I'm glad all of chat is just as... It's insane! I guess that the companies are like, we want it to look nice. No. I don't want it to look nice. I want it to look like my fridge, which should be covered in hundreds of tiny 1-inch magnets depicting different things that I'm into and enjoy. So anyway, I put a tiny magnet in my pocket, and when we went to the Lowe's or the Home Depot or whatever to look at the fridges and find the fridge that they offered us, I was like, does it work? And then there was a magnet. I was like, oh, thank God. Anyway, that's so sad. And he also says, growing up, my parents' fridge had a wooden front, so I was always used to no magnets. It was so sad. So we got the fridge on Friday, as you may recall. Friday night, before we went to bed, I reached up into the cupboard and grabbed this gallon-sized Ziploc bag, which has been holding all of the magnets for, 9 months or whatever. And I pulled it down, and I was like... And me and Mal took all of the magnets. And at first, it felt like maybe we were going to be selective, like, which magnets will we choose? And then 20 minutes later, we'd emptied the entire bag. And they were just all on the fridge. And I was like, I feel so good about this. I'm so happy that I get to see the magnets again. This is a really important detail. And when Mal's mom came and she saw the fridge, we were talking about the magnets, and she goes, aren't you worried that they'll scratch the fridge? And me and Mal in unison said, I don't care. Like, same brain cell, just out of our mouths at the same time. I don't care. And I was like, if we scratch the fridge, we'll cover the scratch up with a magnet. Anyway.
Give me the bird.
Become an adult. Become an adult and just do anything you want. Because, like, the priorities that your parents have may not be your priorities. I would be willing to say that there's at least some amount that don't line up. Become an adult and put magnets all over your fridge. Just do it. It's great. It's wonderful. We still have so many more rooms for magnets. So, just letting everybody know, if you're somewhere and you see like a cool 1-inch magnet, you can send it to us. We'll put it on the fridge. Send it in mail. If you see an interesting 1-inch magnet, if it has like a game that we like, or like a picture of a cat or a cactus, I don't know, just whatever, you're like, this is a neat magnet, we'll put it on the fridge. We have magnets on the fridge from like a long time, like 15 years ago. I remember Brandon. But how will you maximize the capital investment of your home by Airbnb VRBO house hacking if your fridge has a scratch? You're actually losing money. It was like when Mal's mom was talking about the things in the house and the things in like around the house, and she's like, this has got really great resale value. And I was like, why does that matter? I have a place. I'm not selling it. I just got here. The who's the people that sell the house? The buyer's agent? The buyer's agent was all about that too. And like, I get it. That's their job. But, like, I don't care. That doesn't matter to me. I might alter the house in such a way that no other reasonable person would ever come in here and be like, why would I buy this? Look what you've done. And I'd be like, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. You don't want your entire life to be an asset? Oh, God. I just need to take care of the house so the house lasts forever. That's, you know, that's the thing I got to try and do. So I don't have to sell it. Don't assume you can scratch a fridge and not destroy the value of your house. Dick's offended, Javoya. I gotta keep reading alerts. We got 61 months from Zatoichi, 45 from Depidius Bidoof, 89 from Missing No Leader, 77 from Snowy Satoru, 33 from Shane the Destroyer, 69 from Gamers 00700, 100 bits from Gold Lighting twice. That's 200. 300 from Jet Jet, who says, hey Siri, text Smile, I need a donut. I already did. I mean, I didn't use the robot, but... Did she respond? Oh, she did not. So... That can mean three things. It can either mean she did not know this, which is possible, because like when you're driving, CarPlay like does the little like it shows you that you have a thing and then it goes away. So that she could have technically missed it if she was like, I don't know, like get it, like her helping her mom out of the car or something. Like that's possible. So that's option one. Option two is she saw it and decided no. And then option three, which is very like her, but I'm also don't want to hype it up because it might be one of the two options, is that she saw it and thought to herself, oh, I'll bring him a donut, and then she just bring me a donut without saying anything, because then she gets to feel like it's a surprise. And in fairness, I do the same thing to her. Like, if she'll send me something, she'll be like, oh, it'd be nice to have this thing. And then I come home, and I'll be like, ta-da! Anyway.
Coffee!
It was red. So it cannot be option one. She has heard it. We also haven't had a donut in a while, so I'm thinking that, like, she'd probably like, yeah. So it's either rejected or approved. Well, I know my wife very, very well, and I know she likes donuts. I'm willing to bet that she'll probably get it. Actually, wait, where is she? She's still driving. She's not at a donut place. So we'll see. We'll see what she does. We'll find out. But she should be home before stream is over. So we will all get to find out. I can't wait. 5 Dirts of Gamers who says Steven could send the message by carrier pigeon too. I don't think I could. For one, I don't have any pigeons around. The closest I got is mourning doves, and they are clearly not competent enough to handle that task. They're just kind of like, they just kind of sit there. You ever look at an animal and think, that animal is dumb? That's how I feel every time I see a mourning dove. That's, you can just tell there's not anything going on there. Vagabond says I do that with people. You're out of line, but you're right. The other, like, we have so many birds. We have so many birds that show up outside of our house. It's actually a little ridiculous. Like, with the feeder, we have the Squirrel Buster feeder, so it holds, like, vaguely this much feed. That has to get filled every single day. That's how much the birds are eating. The birds have learned that our house is the Golden Corral. And they're just everywhere. Like, there's birds on the feeder, and then there's birds on the guardrail banister thing, just kind of like waiting their turn. It's actually insane. It has slowly gotten to this point, by the way, because it was for a while like, oh, Mal filled it up once a week. Oh, Mal filled it up like every 4 days. Oh, Mal filled it up every 2 days. Every day and a half. And now we're to the point that there's enough birds around and they're just like chilling. And if it's not filled up, sometimes Mal will go out there like in the afternoon to like read a book or something. So she'll be on the porch reading a book, and if it's not full, the birds will come and sit next to her and yell at her. They will sit and be like, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, okay, exactly. They have her trained. There will be consequences if you don't fill it. So, like, Mal will be like, okay, and then Mal will get up and go fill the bird feeder. She is becoming a Disney princess, but not in, like, the beautiful way that you would picture a Disney movie. Instead, it's just her on the porch with a bunch of birds going, ah, ah, ah. It's great. Anyway, so that happens, and we have a lot of birds now. And I look at the birds. Birds are cool. I want them outside. But birds are cool. I like looking at birds. And the birds seem very smart. All the birds seem very smart. And then you get to the mourning doves, and you can just look at them and be like, nah, there's nothing happening. It really looks like there's not anything going on upstairs. The other birds, I don't get that feeling from them. But those, I'm like, they're just kind of barely here. Like, I do wonder if Mal didn't have that feeder set up, if they would just be all dead in our yard. Because they would be waiting for food and be like, I don't know. Anyway. They're cute, I'll give them that. They're cute. I think I might be a modern dove in disguise. Yes, it's the DVD logo bouncing around inside their head. Yeah. Also, the other thing I've learned about watching birds, some birds are bullies. Holy crap. It is wild. If you just sit there and watch birds for a while, a lot of birds get along. A lot of birds, like, they're different species they get, and they're like, hey, what's up? Hey, man, I don't know, we're just eating. There's 4 holes in this thing. We can all just eat. And then, like, a cardinal will show up and be like, get out! And I'm like, what? There's 4 holes! You have a hole! Instead, he'll chase away all the birds. Be like, get away! And now it's mine. Now I get to eat. Anyway. We haven't seen any blue jays yet. But Mao has told me specifically that blue jays are real bad. Emily says, as someone in the 30s, I too have recently found birds very fascinating. Mao got really into birds like a decade or so ago, probably when she like first bought that feeder. And surprised the feeder's been around that long, but it's a good product. And she uses, we talk about it every once in a while on stream, but she uses the Merlin Bird ID app. It's a free app for iOS or Android. And I learned recently that it's actually Pokemon. I did not know this. I learned this like in the last 2 days, that it's like Pokemon Go. I didn't know. So the Merlin app, it helps you identify birds. It has a bird identifier thing where it'll be like, where'd you see the bird? How big was it? What color was it? What was it? And then it'll show you options, be like, which one was the bird? Which bird was it? And you'll be like, it was this bird. When you do that, it helps you learn birds, but then also it adds it to your Pokedex or whatever. And it's like, oh, good, you've now seen... Check that off. You found that bird. And I didn't know that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can record the call, too, which is very cool. So if you're sitting on your porch, you can press a button and it'll listen to the bird. And then it'll be like, it's this bird. And it'll just show you, be like, this is the bird you found. And, like, that's super cool. Anyway, I don't have it, but I watch Mal use it all the time, and it's a really neat thing. So if you like the idea of Pokemon Go, but you wish they were real, they're called birds. So just download the Merlin bird thing.
Give me the bird.
And then you'll be good. Do you wish Pokemon were real? Me too, but they are. They're called birds. Look at these birds. There's a little blue bird, and then, oh, you're gone, buddy. I'm sorry. We used to have you. Anyway, we got 12 months from Cable 5-1. That's a 1. 9 months from Kirk Plays. 77 from Noah Balboa. 75 from Mind Crafting Live. 500 bits from Jet says, so you walked around with a magnet trying to stick it to things. You really are a child. I am a concerned consumer is what I am. I can't imagine anyone who wouldn't want their fridge magnetized so they could put, I mean, at bare minimum, important documents on it. Because occasionally you get a document and you're thinking, I don't have time for this, but I should deal with this. And you could put it on your desk. Or you could stick it to your fridge and be like, I'm gonna see that next time I try to get a pickle. Did you put your report card up? I did. My social security card. Now I'll learn the number. We got 28 months from Jamie R. 300 bits from Jet says, to be fair, after we moved from Michigan to Arkansas, my parents kept the magnet from our Michigan vet, and I still have it on my fridge. People like magnets. I mean, I guess some people don't like magnets, the people that are producing LG fridges. But most other people like magnets. Even if you're not like us and have 100-something 1-inch magnets all over your fridge, which I get can maybe not be everyone's aesthetic, you probably at least have some important information on there. Like the number for a vet. Having an emergency vet on your fridge is really useful. In fact, I used that the night that Kep was on my lap, that he was, having a fit. I was like, I need that number. And it was on my fridge. So. Thomas! People in MRI machines. Magnets are important. Whether it's just for, looking or for feeling. Hey, have a good one, Thomas. Bye. Chet says, how is my Michigan vet helpful in Arkansas? You can throw it away. You're asking me to fix your life. I can't fix that for you. Throw it in the trash. Do it now, and then you'll never think about it ever again. If you got some, this is a good thing for everyone. Everyone today has one item, at least one item that you have seen in passing, and you know that you should just toss it, and you know that once you throw it away, you will never think about it again. Throw it away. Just throw it away today. I'm gonna call everybody out. Just throw it away. You got something that's been on your counter, maybe something on your fridge, something on your desk, something that you've seen and your brain in the back of your mind was like, I gotta deal with that. What it is you just gotta throw it away. Just toss it. My soul. Chaz endorses this message. There's a lot of times where I move things around, and it's because there's only half consciousness happening where my brain goes, this doesn't belong here. So then I move it away from one area and I move it to an area that I don't look at as much. And then sometime later I'll come back to it and be like, this just needs to be thrown away. Why do I keep moving this from one area to the next? I don't need this. And then it goes, it goes right into the trash. Anyway, all right, what were we doing? We were reading? We're reading. We had 300 bits from Yadzooks who says, chat, do you believe that Stephen will be disappointed if Mal gets home and there is no donuts? Type 1 or 2 in chat. I will not be disappointed if there is no donuts, because I will forget that I ever asked. And that is one good thing about me, is that I don't typically get disappointed, because I forget that it was ever a problem. And then later I can, like, go to a donut place myself. Yeah, forgetting stuff is bad for, like, a variety of reasons, but sometimes forgetting stuff has, like, some pros. It's like, oh man, this thing happened. And then 3 minutes later, I'm like, what was I worried about? Don't remember. 92 months from JCJX. We got 500 bits from Aggregated Molecules that says, birds seems appropriate for this occasion. Cats are going to love the birds. Also, my cat wall is nearly ready. Pictures coming later this week, I hope. I do want to see it. I do very much want to see it. There's a lot of things that you can do with cat wall. And, I haven't, like, made specific plans, but I am thinking very strongly that I am going to also do at least one cat wall. Not sure yet, but I've been thinking about it. I think partially because you've been talking about it as well. I've also been reading books, and some of the books are like, do this. And I do. I want to have the little... I want to watch them go... Maybe even make those noises. I don't know. I don't know if they'll do that or not. 500 bits from Ryan, who says, but is bird the word? This morning it is. This morning. Yes, I am reading a book. I don't read a lot of books. I do read more than I tell you. Sorry. But I if I'm very, very interested in a subject, generally nonfiction, I will read something about it, and I've been reading the cat books. Chaz got a brand image to maintain. It's true. It's true. Listen, we love kayfabe here. We got 500 bits from Aldo says, man, I wish Merlin didn't remove the national bird decks. Now we only have Earth birds, and my Saturn birds are useless. What am I going to do with all these Saturn birds? It's great. It's great. Shane says, do you have a designated reading time or just randomly when you're bored? My designated reading time is always, like, a chapter before bed. This is generally what I do. Mao gets through books much more quickly than I do, and that is because she will, like, take time in the middle of the day to read. So she will, like, have lunch and then sit on the porch and, like, read a book. And I will not do that. I've got other things that I'm doing, and I can't deal with that. But before bed, I'll try and read, like, a chapter of something. The problem is, I also, and this is true, enjoy video games. So, you know, if I'm not reading a book, which I'm normally not reading a book, I'm typically playing something, whether that is Mother 3, because I've been working through Mother 3 to stay ahead of Josh, or Velatro, or whatever. So, yeah. And, like, between the two, I generally would rather play video games. Generally. But I will read something if there's a subject that I'm interested in. The other thing is that sometimes I play RPGs, and those got way more words than any book. Man, I played Lost Age. There's so much in that game. That was a book. That counts as a book. We got 345 bits from Gadzooks. It says, stop attacking me with your true words, Steven. Listen, everyone's got stuff to throw away. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not asking you to throw away all of it. I'm not asking you to go through your entire house and deal with stuff. I'm just saying, find, like, one thing today and toss it. Especially because you know in your heart of hearts that you will forget it ever existed. And that's a big thing. That's a big motivator for me to get rid of something. Is, if I throw this away, will I ever remember that I had it? And if the answer is no, I get rid of it, or donate it, or sell it, or whatever the appropriate thing is. RPGs should contribute to reading time. They do. I think they do. I don't know, the dead SD cards on my desk are nice to look at. Like, are they dead? Like, have they experienced a... If they have, just throw them away. Or if it makes you feel better, I don't know, cut them in half and then throw them away. It's time to get rid of them. It's time to just toss them. Renee says, Dieter heard you say this, and as he was walking out the door, he yells, "You can't throw away your husband." A husband is useful. I would know. I'm a husband. They're great. They can get things for you off of tall shelves. You don't want to get rid of them. They can do all sorts of stuff. They can drive you to the store. Aside from when Mal like goes to do bike stuff, she doesn't ever have to drive a car. So, NDL, speaking as a husband, husbands are useless. Drop them like a bad habit. Well, also 300 bits from Gamers, who says, Happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. Tecates and Dos Equis to all who are legal age and who want them. Oh my god, it is the worst day to go to a Mexican restaurant. That's right. Well, I'll be careful not to wander into any Mexican restaurants today. And it's Tuesday. Yeah. Yeah. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not, we had this conversation the other day, actually. Because Mal's mom was in the car and she was like, oh man, Cinco de Mayo's coming up. You should go to a Mexican restaurant. And Chaz was in the car and Chaz was like, no. And I was like, yeah, that's the worst day to go to a Mexican restaurant. And I brought up the example of Free Pancake Day at IHOP. Free Pancake Day at IHOP is the absolute worst day to go to IHOP. Because, yeah, you're going to save $6 or $7, but you are going to spend 3 hours waiting to eat pancakes. I'm like, no. That's the day where you go to the store and you pay $2 for pancake mix and you make them at home. Oh god, did I say the thing? Actually, how much is a pancake now? It used to be that like a full stack of pancakes was like $4.99. They're probably $100 now. How do I find out? Do they post prices? Can I just ask my... How much is a pancake? What? What? Sorry. Okay, I can't even say this. I gotta put this into the art queue. Mods can show you. You need to read this with your human eyes. This is insane. Oh my god. Oh, I have a headache from laughing so hard. What kind of answer is this? Mods, could you please put this in the art queue? And is this the most insane thing you've ever read in your life? An average, a pancake costs between $5 and $50. Depends on how many and the toppings used. I will have one pancake, please. That'll be $38. Oh man, that got me good. I mean, it does say after, like, it depends how many, but they said singular. How do you get a pancake to cost $50? What kind of gold leaf pancake, what kind of billionaire butter cakes are you getting? Speaking of buttercream, oh, I just heard the garage door open. I'm telling you, she brought a donut. I know my wife. Caviar pancakes. Radio Dread says, oh my god, I saw a video where two guys had an $80 pancake. Oh. Man, that got me good. That got me really good.
A poll has begun. Did she buy a donut?
The Radio Dread said, it had caviar on it. Yeah, I guess if you're going to get something mundane and that costs a nickel to make, if you're gonna get that to $80, you're gonna have to put something on it. Here, you can have beans. Oh, beans are. I gotta update beans. I was busy yesterday because Mal's mom was here. Dan was like, "Can I get the new Patreon list?" And I didn't respond because I was not even home. God, I laughed so hard. That was good. Let me... Remind me at 1400 hours to update Patreon list for Dan.
Okay.
Alright. We did it. We've done it. Hi.
Hi.
There's currently a poll
Yeah?
that says, did you buy a donut? I sent this text, and everyone was like, is she actually going to bring the donut? And I was like, I think she will.
Yeah, I did bring a donut.
When you saw the text, was your first thing, ooh, that sounds like a good idea, I should be
No,
good.
it sounded like a bad idea.
Oh.
And I got a donut.
The poll has ended. The winner is yes.
65% said yes, she bought a donut.
It's still a little warm.
Yeah? Now, we were talking about pancakes, and I asked my phone, I said, how much is a pancake? And it said, pancakes are between $5 and $50. It said it depends on the toppings used and how many.
Did you get gold leaf on your pancake?
That's what I was saying. I don't know how you can make a pancake cost $50. Raider Dread said they saw a video where two guys ate an $80 pancake and had caviar.
Wow.
It seems like a good way to ruin a pancake. Just because you can make something expensive doesn't mean you should. Like, you can make something worse by making it expensive.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you want one of these? Do I need to go back out?
And Dio says this feels like a small black coffee McDonald's situation. McDonald's! 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 Thank you. This is very sweet. Oh my god, I love these. I love these so much. I haven't had one in a long time. It's covered in yours.
It is.
Like bonus. What an amazing wife. I should get her a bike. Look at that cream. That's buttercream. Every bite hurts my teeth. Don't squeeze it out.
I was gonna take it. Sugar may have been a bad choice.
Yeah, it's is a little messy.
That was maybe one of the softest donuts I've ever had in my entire life. And it was just a tiny bit warm. Renee, I mean, I feel I speak nothing but facts. One of our mods always tells us the truth and the other one always lies.
Which mod lies?
They know who they are.
I may also know who they are. Ma'am, thank you.
Way too many sugar pieces on my finger.
This was really nice. I was like, I don't even remember why I wanted this, to be honest.
Because it's a donut.
No,
Duh.
but I think we were talking about it or something. And now I'm like, I don't remember the specific conversation. But something came up, and now it's like, oh, I want this, and then I texted you, and then you brought it.
No, I have never lied in my life. He's easily manipulated by chat. I know.
Was it the 2 McDonald's comment? NDL says, I'm amazed the blame went to Radio Dread and not Vagabond. Same. Vagabond has gaslit me on multiple occasions. And I'm just like, this is believable. I'm pretty sure this is all true. Okay, this is one bite, and my fingers are also covered in...
Sugar.
Is that what it is? Sugar? It's not
Cinnamon
like...
sugar.
Cinnamon sugar? Oh my god.
Are you okay?
Sorry, there's a little... I'm just trying to get it off. There we go. Man, I wish I had coffee.
Did you drink it all?
I drank it before stream started. Because I was up at 8. You got up at like 7, right?
Yeah.
You got to sit... What did we eat on Saturday?
Saturday night?
Yeah. I couldn't remember.
Pizza.
Oh, that's right. I could not remember that.
We went to Trophy.
Yeah, Now I remember. God.
The pizza had what on it?
I had pickled onion. We talked about
Yeah,
it on... I think... Did I talk about it on Hades?
You
I
must
guess?
have.
Yeah.
The onions that hurt you? Yeah.
Dang. I could not recall that. I was trying so hard.
Renee
Anyway.
says, when you aren't here, Mal, he is a mess. I know.
That's not true.
That's why he needs a babysitter.
That's not true. It's not true. I'm actually... I do great. I do a good job. But don't leave. You know, don't go anywhere.
We've already established Renee doesn't lie.
Is this like the riddle where it's the two
Yeah,
mods?
that's the joke I was trying to make.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got there.
Thanks. I get there eventually. It's not always as quick as everyone else. Where was I reading? We got 3 bits of shy. It says things will never be the same. I've applied too many toppings to these pancakes. I don't like my pancakes with stuff. Occasionally, I'm good with like blueberries.
What about chocolate chip pancakes?
Yeah, like
A poll has begun. If Renee doesn't lie, who does?
Good poll. This is about to call somebody out.
This is a good poll.
This is gonna be. We're about to learn something. We're gonna learn how the people feel. Who knows how this is gonna go? Renee, I love this poll. Renee, it's because you're not an option. The poll just establishes you as like, well, it can't be me. Jay's book, Moose dodged a bullet. Polls can have like 5 options.
No,
like, all right.
who voted for me? And immediately Lunar, who voted for me?
Amazing. I'm not even looking at the results till it's over. I don't want to know. Oh. Who are the people voting for me? I just want to have a chat. I just want to have a chat. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. We got 76 months from Joltron and 22 from Lord Andy. Thank you.
Silver Kate, so these polls are anonymous, right?
I got bad news. No, they're anonymous. The predictions aren't.
Yeah, the predictions would have your little vote on the side.
Yeah. Every time people are like, oh, he's definitely going to die to Hades.
You can tell who says
I
it.
get to learn who was like... Of course, it also says during the thing. They have numbers next to their names. It also helps me decide what I'm going to do. Because if the people that want me to die before I even get to Hades are like, I think you should do this. I'm like, all right, so let's not listen to them. All right, let's see
What did
here.
I do to you voters?
The poll has ended. The winner is Vagabond.
Noah and Lunar tied with 3 votes. Radio Dread had 8. Fossix had 15. And Vagabond won. with 80 votes. No, I'll take last place. Did I win? Like, technically, yes. This is, you know... I heard it say the winner is, so I guess that counts as a win. Yeah. All of the mods embrace chaos. I don't know where they get that from.
I thought I had a message from one of the mods, but it was a Strava thing.
They will all be messaging you in a minute. I'll say a little fib for the 3. There's a tiny bit of chaos here, just like a reasonable amount. Anyway, it's like 10.
Yeah.
So what's happening?
It's Tuesday, so that means tomorrow.
Tomorrow I
You,
get to play.
Steven.
I get to play Outer Wilds. I'm so excited about it. Chaz says maybe I'll beat it in May, and maybe I won't, because you don't know what's going to happen. You might pick up on something, or you might not. Maybe. God, I pressed the keyboard.
She accidentally stopped streaming.
No, but I could have. So that's tomorrow. Thursday morning is breakfast stream again.
Uh-huh.
With both of us.
Yep.
It'll be great.
Yep.
Friday morning, you painting?
Painting.
At 11 a.m.?
At 11.
And then Friday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern, we'll be back for Hitman. We beat Hitman 1, but there's still Hitman 2 and 3. And I'm told that Hitman 2 has levels in it just like the first one. As opposed to you being in a debug room. And that's the whole game. So that'll be fun. No Hades on Sunday, though. I said on Sunday, I'll see y'all next week. I won't. I don't know why I said that. I can't think ahead. I'm returning to Myrtle Beach this weekend to see my mom for Mother's Day. Because I haven't been there. When did I go?
January?
February. So it's been a few months. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see my parents. You know. Can't remember 2 days ago, can't think a week. It's true. So that's gonna be, it'll be a good time. Also, I do have the most stuff to give to Roland that I've ever had in my entire life. It's a ridiculous amount of stuff. Just bring the box truck, load it all up, Take the shelves. I did warn him. I actually told him, I was like, do you want me to, like, give you a list of this before I get there? And he goes, no. He's like, because I have to look at condition. He's like, so you might as well just, like, he's like, why don't you come into town and drop it off?
And then come back over
And
later
then-
and I'll tell you.
And then come back, like, a day later or something. And I was like, okay. I could do that. So when you say throw something away, you really meant give something to Roland. I mean, yeah, you either throw something away, you give it away, or you sell it. There's a lot of things that you can throw away. There's things in your life, like it could be like a little piece of paper that you're like, I'm gonna look at this later. Sometimes the thing you throw away is an email. You just gotta remember to like do it. Okay, that's it. I'm eating my own advice. It's gonna be great.
There will be Yote next week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will be here.
On Monday, yes. I am not streaming for you on Sunday. I have something else.
What do you got going on?
A race.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to watch you play Hades though.
I'm racing.
Maybe one of these days, if I can't do a Sunday stream, maybe you can just like try a run of Hades.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe. You might love it. You liked Bastion. It's Bastion.
Bastion was fine. I wasn't great at it. I don't think I finished it.
Oh. It's basically Bastion 2, I think. Probably. Okay, that's it. Thanks everybody for being here. We'll see you. I will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern for the continuation of Outer Wilds. See you then.